You think stillness is weakness. You're wrong. The world moves in a blur of motion, and you feel the need to match it. You rush through your days, chasing what you think you need, always looking ahead, never looking within. But stillness is not absence, it is presence. It is the quiet space where clarity begins. When you stop, the path reveals itself. Not because you push forward, but because you let go. Imagine a river. It flows, not because it is forced, but because it follows the natural slope of the land. It does not struggle against gravity, it moves with it. Similarly, when you stop trying to control everything, you begin to move with life, not against it. Stillness is not a pause in the action, it is the foundation of true movement. You have been taught that strength is in the fight, in the effort, in the constant doing. But true strength lies in the ability to stand still, to observe, to listen. The most powerful people are not those who shout the loudest or work the hardest, they are those who understand the value of silence. They know that sometimes, the best thing you can do is nothing at all. Stillness is not the absence of activity, it is the presence of awareness. When you stop, you begin to see the world more clearly. You notice the way light filters through the trees, the rhythm of your breath, the subtle shifts in your own thoughts. These are not distractions, they are invitations. They are the signs that you are becoming more attuned to what matters. You don't have to push, the path moves when you stop. This is not a passive act. It is an act of courage. To stand still in a world that demands constant motion takes more strength than you might realize. It means trusting that the journey will unfold, even if you are not actively shaping it. It means accepting that some things are not yours to control, and that is okay. In the ancient city of Athens, philosophers once gathered in the agora, not to argue or debate, but to sit, to reflect, to listen. They understood that wisdom did not come from loud proclamations, but from the quiet moments between words. Stillness was not seen as weakness, it was seen as the source of power. And so it is today. When you step back, you create space for insight, for connection, for transformation. You may fear that stopping will make you irrelevant, that you will fall behind, that you will be left behind by those who are always moving. But this is a misunderstanding. The ones who move without purpose are the ones who will eventually lose their way. Stillness gives you direction. It gives you focus. It allows you to align with what truly matters, rather than what others tell you to pursue. There is a kind of movement that comes from within, a quiet, steady rhythm that does not require external validation. It is the movement of intention, of purpose, of alignment. When you are still, you are not idle, you are preparing. You are gathering strength, clarity, and resolve. And when the time comes to act, you will do so with greater precision and power than ever before. Stillness is not about stopping completely, it is about choosing when to move and when to rest. It is about understanding that energy is not measured in hours worked, but in how well you are able to direct it. When you learn to be still, you become more aware of your own limits and your own potential. You begin to recognize that the greatest achievements often come from moments of quiet reflection, not from constant exertion. You may have been told that success is found in speed, in volume, in output. But real success is found in stillness. It is found in the moments when you are not trying to prove anything, but simply being. It is found in the space where you are free to think, to feel, to grow. That is the true power of stillness, it allows you to become who you are meant to be, without the noise of the world getting in the way. You don't have to push, the path moves when you stop. This is not a promise of easy answers, but a truth worth holding on to. When you let go of the need to control, you open yourself up to something greater. You allow the world to speak to you, not through noise, but through silence. And in that silence, you will find your way. The stillness that carries you is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of strength. It is the quiet power that allows you to move forward with clarity, with purpose, with grace. So take a breath. Slow down. Let go. And trust that the path will reveal itself, not because you push, but because you stop. If any of these ideas resonated, I've linked the books in the description. You don't have to push, the path moves when you stop.